I've got that door card off. Put it over here with all the other archaeology. Alright, we'll dig into that later. How do you reckon that comes out? Looks like these have been taken off at some stage. That's probably been, yeah, hard to say. I want to get this guy off. I'm not going to be able to take the door off without undoing that thing. It looks like a little piece of rubber, and maybe this bit pops off this bit. Interesting. So we'll give it a squirt. So I'll take that out. And then those bolts in there. And I'll put this underneath the door in case it just falls off. Yeah. It seemed like popping this out was an easier way to go. I'm not sure if that's meant to have, yeah, looks like it's had a screw or something on the other side. We'll sort that out later. Then we don't have to worry about pulling that apart just yet, because that will just hopefully come out of there. We'll do those ones last. They're loose. It's a heavy door and I don't want to break anything. It's not like I'm going to be able to get replacement parts for any of this. So here goes. Gonna need two hands for this. door, and yep, she's heavy. And that is going to give me a lot better access. I can dig right in there, do whatever I like. I'll do the same on the other door. I'll be able to fix on these hinges a bit. Pretty happy with that. Look at all that room. My plan was to take the entire body off the chassis, but I don't think I'm going to need to. I've got pretty good access to the engine. If I undo this cowling, I can pretty much take out all that metal from in the cab and get right in there. So at least for now, I think I'll be pretty good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take that other door off. Well, I've made a little bit of progress on the Morris. Just started taking all these fasteners off that hold all this cowling on. I'm going to get all that out, and then I'll have more room to dig into here. One thing is it's stuck in gear, so once I've got all this out, I can get underneath and see what gives. I've been cleaning the back out, and at the moment I'm just sort of trying to work out what size these are. And they've got these kind of square nuts on the bolts. I don't know if you can see that, I can't. And this one of my tyres is going flat, so there must be, I think, probably a leak in the rim, or yeah, the rim would be the weak link on that chain. Took the little Morris logo off the front, this plastic thing. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that or get a replacement. These little pig's ear indicators, they're called, are still available, new old stock, so they're not cheap, but I should be able to get some of them. And yeah, this is what I'm working on in the back, just getting all this gunge off. It's really thick, but made a lot of progress with that. Filled up another rubbish bin. Yeah, that's where I'm up to. Going to pull some of these fasteners off. Yeah, see how I go. The other thing I was interested in was this old tyre, which is totally had it. I was wondering if it would take air, so I might try that. It would be amazing if that inflated. I doubt very much that it would. I think I'm going to have to go to these 15-inch tyres, because the 14s, although they're easier to get the actual tyre, the rims, I've only got 2 of them and they're not in good shape. So that's where I'm at with that. That one's holding air in the rear, but I'd rather have 15s. A taller tyre is, you know, I prefer a bit of ground clearance. and these two are holding air. These are the originals. Took me a long time to get the wheel nuts off those, but they've been loosened and I've put them back on. So that's where we're at. We'll pull these cowlings off and then check back in with you. I thought I'd just video this so I can remember how it goes. It looks like this piece here, not sure how that's attached, and that's bolts as well under there, and this tab goes underneath that tab around there, so that might have to come off and then that'll come out. Well, look, still got some of these. I'm gonna have to zing that one off with the angle grinder, and that one I haven't had a go at yet. Getting there. A couple of these are hard to get at too. This one here, the socket won't go on it, of course, and that's the one that's spinning on the other side, but might be able to work it out. Well, I've got the cowling off that side. Gives you a lot more room to work on things from the driver's side. Working on this one, got all the fasteners off as far as I can tell. This side wasn't as bad. Some of the fasteners on the other side were very problematic, but it's quite interesting. I'm using this to hang my light. Still quite well stuck on there, it's glued on the back here. Here as well. So I'm going to turn the camera off again and see if I can wrestle this thing off, but because it'll make a huge difference. I'll have so much more room to move, to get into things. I haven't even taken this off yet. Have a look at the air cleaner or the carby. There's usually little animals living in there, so that'll be my next job. Get all this cowling off. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing if I can get it out of gear. It's still stuck in gear. I won't be doing a whole lot with the engine, certainly not trying to turn it over while it's stuck in fourth or something. So I'll do that next. If I can't get it unstuck, I'll have to unbolt that gearbox transmission, drop it out. I might be able to work on it a bit better once it's out, and then I can work on the engine. The gearbox is out of the way. Anyway, first things first, keep trying to get this guy off. I've got all the inspection covers off now. It was a bit of a mission. This side wasn't as bad. Get some light on here. These bolts are actually not too bad to get out. Now I'm going to dig into the air cleaner and see what sort of wildlife is living in that. Let's have a look. Too bad, really. A little bit of dirt, a moth, but really that's better than I was expecting. Yep, that doesn't look too bad. Well, I might just clean up a bit of this on the carburetor top. It's obviously a side valve jobby. Carburetor's on the side, and yeah, I'll clean up this. This must be the choke. The choke cable goes like that to there. I might just clean that up a bit so that it's moves a bit more freely.